Hi guys, this is ScreenguardGuy. Welcome to another Dota commentary. Today's game is going to come from the MIAT LP Top 8. It's going to feature MSIEvoGt as well as Oppa NH4. And today I have a super special guest with me. He's the Ayatollah of rock and roll, the coolest guy in Dota. It is LD.
Well, hi guys, it's me LD. I mean, there's no way to live up to that introduction, so I'm just going to start telling my story short as quickly as possible. But this is an exciting game because I've been informed that it features a hero I have personally never cast before. I will not spoil the draft for anyone who's watching, but I have paused at 7 elapsed time on the replay timer, and 7 seconds, I should say. And when you're ready, ScreenguardGuy, we should get this draft underway because really the action doesn't kick off until the hero picks begin.
Yep.
Especially with this game.
Okay, going to be unpausing in 3, 2, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We're across the world, but we are at the same time.
Excellent.
I'm feeling good, man.
Okay, the MIAT LP Top 8, for those of you who don't know, and that includes me, it's probably one of the first Dota 1 tournaments to actually use the 6.75B map. So we're actually going to be seeing 2 bans in the first phase, as opposed to 3, and of course 3 bans in the second phase. So it's going to be slightly more reactionary as opposed to those standard bans we're going to be seeing. I mean, we'll definitely see the Lycans and maybe the Naga Sirens banned out, but probably won't be seeing so much maybe Earthshakers or maybe Windrunners as well. We're going to be seeing
it's also Southeast Asia, right? So, I mean, Lycan was definitely a respectable pick in that scene because in Southeast Asia, it's really all about the solo farming, the split pushing. The Southeast Asian teams, they bottle crow a lot, and there's a lot of hero kills, and people assume that they're all about hero killing, but that's not really what they're about. It's just a consequence of how they play. They pick a lot of strong solo laning heroes. They pick a lot of heroes that are good at hero killing, but mostly just good lane controllers. They play pretty aggressively, getting runes, picking up early bottles, and bottle crowing a lot. These teams, like what we could expect to see. I mean, honestly, I even expect like heroes like Queen of Pain, Windrunner, who are untouched by this patch, to be the top picks. But so far, you're on the right track. The Naga does get banned in spite of that 12 base attack damage nerf. Apparently, not quite enough, which I gotta say doesn't surprise me at all. But the TA, the Beastmaster, these are more typical bans, and it should be mentioned there are only 4 total bans before we jump into the draft. So no, your monitors do not deceive you. It's just the 6.75B, and we're gonna roll with it. Omni Knight. All right, what do they have in mind with this one, ScreenguardGuy?
Okay.
Because this guy never gets banned in any scene. I'm calling that one right now.
Omni Knight is the king of tanks. He's the king of anti-push, and he's like the most versatile sort of semi-support. They like to play him. He can play the solo lane, but he usually support in a tri-lane. Degen, Aura, plus Purification. It actually gets kills. It's actually decent. And I'm guessing MSIEvoGt do not want to fight against that. I've never actually seen Oppa NH4. MSIEvoGt are a very, very aggressive team. I'm hoping Oppa NH4 are as well, so we'll be seeing some, fairly strong picks. And we're actually going to be seeing Dragon Knight, Puck, as well as Ancient Apparition. Puck probably going to take the solo lane. Dragon Knight could go mid. We're going to see maybe some famous bottle crowing. And of course, Ancient Apparition, one of the better tri-lane heroes, which is what I'm once again expecting to see.
Is Oppa from the Philippines, by the way, out of curiosity?
I do believe they are.
This is MSIEvoGt, of course, is from the Philippines, so I guess it is an all Pinoy matchup, and there comes the tagalog. There comes the tagalog, so there's your answer. It's definitely an all Pinoy matchup, and we're going to see this Dragon Knight go solo mid. That's just how the teams like to run them. So it looks like a Puck off lane, a Dragon Knight solo mid. We'll be seeing a lot of bottle crowing, Fire Breath maxed early on, and then some sort of tri-lane with the Ancient Apparition, which is it's a strong foundation for a tri-lane, but you need something to set them up. And right now, I think if you're MSIEvoGt, you just frantically ban out the Earthshaker, maybe, I'd say the Naga, but it's already banned. Anything to set up that Ancient Apparition Cold Feet, because without a setup stun, it's not a strong tri-lane here. It's okay. It's not great.
I'm thinking Chaos Knight as well might be mad out. There's the Earthshaker ban immediately in absolute response, but a Chaos Knight could also do it. Nerubian Weaver would also be a nice choice just for the tri-lane. More just so that the Ancient Apparition could protect. Maybe they won't get any kills, but they'll be able to get that Weaver nice and farmed, nice and fat. They'll probably be able to push down some towers. We're going to be seeing Rubik as well. Yeah, and there's the Chaos Knight. We're going to be seeing Rubik, Morphling, and Shadow Demon. That is very, very likely the tri-lane itself. Filipinos do not like to play Rubik in the mid lane. I mean, he does get some farm, but really they just want him to get 6 and start running around. They don't play him the Force Staff Dendy style, at least not before the International. After the International, not so sure. I haven't seen them play Rubik quite yet.
He's so versatile. I mean, you really don't have to play him as a component, as a solo mid or as a component of a tri-lane. He can support a dual lane. He can roam. I mean, honestly, that's just how strong his skill set is. But I don't expect to see roaming. I do expect to see the tri-lane. Morphling's going to be one of our solos, and then the Shadow Demon Rubik, like you said, those will be 2 of the pieces for the tri-lane. Windrunner, that's going to be, I guess that's a piece of the tri-lane for them. I mean, it's very rare to see a strength melee hero in a tri-lane. They could run it. It's not what you would expect by any means. And here we go, Queen of Pain. That's going to be your other solo, it looks like, for MSIEvoGt. Sand came the final pick for Oppa. That's the makings of a very strong tri-lane. Burrow Strike into the Cold Feet, maybe into a Shackle Shot. Even just the Burrow Strike Cold Feet should be enough. And now we have 1 pick remaining. All our cards are on the table, ScreenguardGuy. And you don't have to spoil it just yet, but I think a moment of silence is in order as we prepare for the best hero pick anyone will ever see.
And then awkwardly, it might be like another minute before they actually pick him. They do have 89 seconds of extra time, so don't get your hopes up.
Can I just say I've been playing some competitive games? I don't know how they have so much time. Like, I never have any time for my picks. My team's always yelling at me like, LD, it's your... I have an amateur team. And LD, there's no time left, right? It's our pick. You know that, right? I'm like, oh, it's our pick. I try to play it off. Meanwhile, I've been frantically trying to figure out what the right hero is. But there's no right answers. There's only different ways to lose. And here we go, ScreenguardGuy. It is the one, the only. God, he is so sexy. The Skywrath Mage being handled by Heart, TNC. Yeah, and if you notice that the entire for the ban phase, they were banning out heroes like Tidehunter. Not Tidehunter. Admiral Proudmoore. They were banning out heroes, which is the Tidebringer Admiral. He's Admiral Yes.
Kunkka. Yes.
Kunkka.
God, I've forgotten his name. They're banning out heroes like the Centaur War Chief. These are not normally standard bans. They're heroes that come because you're afraid of the Shadow Demon and the potential he has to set things up. In terms of when you try to get early kills, you're talking about huge damage. So we're just going to introduce the rest of the players.
Wait. We're talking about anything except for the Skywrath Mage.
Okay.
No, we're not allowed to do that, ScreenguardGuy. That's not going to happen this game. He's got Observer Wards. He's got Sentry Wards. He's got a Smoke. I already got to say, I don't like this. I mean, he's not a bad tri-lane hero necessarily. We should talk about it more. I want to see this guy go solo mid. I think he really needs the levels. Not his concussive shot. His Arcade Bolt has a 2-second cooldown when he's level 7. I don't know. I think this hero's very level dependent. He's very squishy. I feel he needs to be played kind of like a solo mid Rubik, except lacking the utility. It's gonna be a Morphling, a Shadow Demon, and a Skywrath Mage tri-lane. 3 ranged heroes, very strong tri-lane to say the least. Skywrath Mage has good attack range, decent base damage, good nuke damage. But we're no solo mid Skywrath Mage. I mean, color me seriously disappointed. Switch the Rubik and the Skywrath Mage. This is bullshit, man.
Well, he is very, very powerful as a hero, but the problem with him, I find more... Oops, First Blood was just drawn.
You're way ahead of me, by the way.
I'm at 7 minutes and 53 seconds.
Are you at 2 times speed?
No, I'm at 1 time speed. Queen of Pain just managed to draw a First Blood near the top with the runes, and we're actually seeing a bit of an... Wait, where are you sitting? I'm at 806, 807, 808, 809. Shadow Demon's Burrow Striked in. He's getting focused by all 3 heroes. Cold Feet's gonna proc. That's a second death right there.
I'm at 827, 828, 829. I tried to catch up to you. I think we're out of sync.
Okay.
I think I got the Luminous bug where I'm just gonna be slower than you this whole game.
Okay. I'm sitting at 831, 32, 33, 34.
Keep on going.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Alright, we're good. We're good for now.
Okay, what just happened was up top, Queen of Pain managed to go in a little fight with the puck. These two are always seeing fights with each other, and now we're seeing actually the buff coming in from Shadow Strike. Gonna make Queen of Pain have a much easier time winning the lane. We're gonna see concussive shots go off just as for a little bit of harass. Cold Feet as well being traded between the 2 heroes. This tri-lane is going to be super aggressive from both sides.
Alright, keep an eye on this tri-lane and scream at me as soon as action happens there, but top lane it's Puck taking a lot of damage.
Oh, big action
he's
going on
dropping
the Sand
so
King.
low.
He's getting hit by everything. Concussive Blast. Oh, waveform in. They're going to try to go for one more kill, one more hit. He's one hit away. Concussive Blast. Is it going to finish him off? It's almost going to hit. It follows him all the way. He's about 2 health back. So, yeah, wait, what happened up top?
There was Queen of Pain got another solo kill. I believe that's 2 for her on the Puck. And I gotta say, ScreenguardGuy, Queen of Pain already wins this lane. Just look at the base damage. Even when they're the same level, it's about 8 to 10 higher. The attack animation is better. We even have time to talk about it. We have a few seconds. This matchup is so bad for Puck. If you're absolutely perfect with your phase shifts, you can dodge Shadow Strike. But it is really hard to do in practice with any kind of delay. And let's be honest, Warcraft 3, but just built into it, I think it has like a 100 millisecond delay. It's enough that, look at Puck, zoned out of the lane, blinking from Queen of Pain, already level 5. Phase shift is going to dodge that auto attack. But my god, if you hit one more Shadow Strike, look at him! Just look at the Puck's position! You can't be in this lane anymore.
And bottom lane, once again, another disruption. Soul Catcher, there's a telekinetic throw. They're going to be definitely a waveform. No, Shadow Strike on 2. Where's the waveform? There it is for the kill. One more. I'm actually going to see Skywrath Mage go mid just like you requested. I think they must have heard you, man. He's going to be going mid against this Dragon Knight, who will not be having a good time, I think. Oh, no,
yeah, what are they doing? Hasted Rubik struts in. You can't kill this DK. He's already level 4. I don't know what this is about. He's already bottle crowing. Now they're going to rotate back. I mean, now this is just curious. But meanwhile, something... You know, whenever I'm looking at the minimap as I see meanwhile, and I don't do this in any other game, any other, like, region of play, except for Southeast Asia, but I go, meanwhile, and then I look at the map, and, like, 9 times out of 10, there's a kill happening. And then I sound really smart, because I'm like, oh, I was transitioning into talking about that kill, but this time there is no kill. So, I mean, how do we feel right now? Queen of Pain is just crushed top. It looks like we got a rotation, and Sand King is going to babysit the Puck for a little bit. But that means your tri-lane is pretty much SOL.
There's go made on the Ancient Apparition. Cold Feet's going to go off, but he's still taking a ton of damage. Shadow Demon's going to be one more right-click away. Oh, unfortunately not. Concussive Blast, here it comes.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's so dead! The Skywrath Mage snipes him. He's a sniper, baby. Top lane, Queen of Pain, gonna go down, meanwhile, to the Sand King Puck combo. I love, you know, I gotta say, getting the Puck that kill, especially in this version, is totally worth giving up a kill on the bottom lane. Especially in the Southeast Asian scene, your solos cannot lose their lanes, especially here like Puck, who already is at a disadvantage, so I don't mind that trade at all. In fact, I'd say it's totally worth it, but they are giving up a kill to the bottom lane again.
But looks like mid lane, Dragon Knight's going to be in a bit of trouble. There's going to be... No, where's the disruption? There it is, but where's the follow-up damage? Soul Catcher as well. Cold Feet's going to go off and Shadow Demon. He's looking in a lot of trouble. Rubik's going to get Burrow Strike. He's going to get hit. He's going to almost go down. No, he's running away. He's so fast up the hill. And I think he's going to get away. Oh my goodness, he actually will get away. Bottle Crow. Yeah, just bottling up. Fade Ball, he's actually going in for the kill, but Dragon Tail immediately onto him. Is he going to go down? Skywrath Mage looking for some action, I guess. Shadow Demon Disruption. Everybody's so low. Oh my goodness, Dragon Knight's actually going to fall. I had this feeling. One more Fade Ball. Concussive Blast is coming in. Where's the Fade Ball? One more click. There it is. Oh, gonna get the kill. Now here's a Burrow Strike for the Skywrath Mage, but there's no follow-up there. And now Rubik is gonna be in trouble. Oh, Fade Ball, are they actually gonna get killed? Ancient Apparition will go down. Puck is still alive. And my Warcraft just, yeah, because there's no Observer slot, so we just got dragged back to the fountain.
Oh my god, alright, we've seen the makings of a very powerful combo though. The Skywrath Mage plus Soul Catcher, Disruption to set him up, just to give him a time to get in range to use his nukes, which... He has some good range, actually. Concussive Shot is, I believe it's 1200 range at all levels. So, or 1600 range. It's pretty friggin' strong as far as that goes. But Arcane Bolt in particular, you really just, it's very slow. So you want something like the Disruption, the Soul Catcher, to set it up and get you in range. But, god, the damage! He's a support! This is a Bottle Crow solo mid DK who's got a lot of levels, decent strength gain. Meanwhile, top lane, God, look at this courier. Look at the Bottle Crow micro. I always just admire this when I watch Pinoy players. People are like, oh, they just Bottle Crow. They're noobs. They scout with the courier. They check the runes with the courier. They pick up the runes if they're there with the courier. It's not their top, but look at him preparing for it. In fact, it's bottom, and already the Skywrath Mage is in position. He's going to get an Invis rune.
What I love...
I don't know. I admire this. To some people, I guess it's just a clumsy, you know, ape slamming their heads on keyboards. To me, it's a beautiful ballet.
Oh, and we're going to see a telekinetic
proact.
throw go off. There's the arcane ball. Concussive blast as well. But I think that was stolen. They're going to be so much damage. He's actually going to Dragon Tail was stolen. One more stun. There it goes. Another kill on the Dragon Knight. And it's just what I love about this game is that they're not even level 6 yet. We haven't seen the ultimate go off. Skywrath
Wait, bottom lane. Oh, here comes the Shadow Demon. Soul Catcher is going to hit. Beautiful placement. The body block as well. Not good enough. Nice escape by Windrunner. Are they going to chase for this? You really cannot do so. And he'll be okay. Or not. Here comes the Skywrath Mage. Oh, level 5 already. Concussive shot to slow him down. But the 2-hero Shackle shot. Only a level 1 Shackle. He's only level 5. He thought he was going to be at a tri-lane, and they threw him under the bus. But he's just going to walk out from under it. The Fiery Carcass, meanwhile, top lane. Rubik takes the Cold Feet and the Burrow Strike. That is a seriously dead Rubik. And now Queen of Pain wants this H apparition. May very well pay for it. Blinks on in. Bad blink, I got to say, but no, maybe not. Maybe I'm the bad one. She's just going to calmly strut away in the end. Every time I say they're bad, they're good. And every time I say they're good, they're bad. So, man.
That's every cast.
Score is what is it? 5-3 right now? How? No, 7-5. 7-5. Pretty even so far, I gotta say.
Yeah, very much so. But I mean, I can't even keep track of who's losing. I mean, Dragonite. The fact Dragonite has died is, I think, bigger than the fact that who else did die? Your Queen of Pain died once. Keep in mind that Dragonite, the Morphling hasn't died at all, and he's been sitting in a lane which has gotten like 3 kills. That can't be good for the Scourge. We're going to be seeing top lane. I don't know who's really winning this top lane. Level 8 on the Puck. He's going to want to be aggressive with the Dream Coil and Raining Rift. So they've sent Rubik up top to reinforce. And you've got like a level 7 Rubik, level 8 Queen of Pain. Puck can't really be that aggressive without support. And they've sent like Sand King up there. So we're going to be seeing like kills a minute. It's just going nonstop.
Alright. Can I just point out, like, we haven't talked at all about the version changes, but it's totally fine in this game because there's no time to talk about it. But this is a tri-lane Rubik. Who somehow managed to say, you're a little bit ahead of me again. I'll fast forward to try and catch up.
16, 15?
Yeah, Crow did die.
17? 18? 19?
I fast forwarded too far ahead of you, but I'm at 27, 28, 29.
I think that's good. We're about the same. We're maybe like 1 second off, and I have a feeling that we might go a little bit slower. And I'm just watching a little bit of a go going to be made on this Morphling. He's taking a lot of harass and Concussive Blast as well as Arcane Ball is going to be going off. Shackle Shot onto 2. Where's the Power Shot? No Power Shot. Morphling's taking a ton of damage. She's actually going to go down. Morphling to Strength. Oh, Windrunner wants it, but she can't get it.
Yeah, didn't have mana for the Power Shot. Actually, she had the Magic Stick charges. Maybe it was on cooldown, though. Chooses not to use it. But one thing I wanted to point out is... God, I still want to bring it up. It's just the changes to the metagame. The changes, like the biggest change in this patch was that you're rewarded more for running tri-lanes. I feel this is a huge buff to Pinoy Dota in general. Anytime you have 2 or 3 heroes or more involved in the kill, you get more gold, you get more experience. Bottom lane, Disruption, Soul Catcher, onto that Windrunner. So they have a Demonic Purge. So they have anything to lock her in place. I think the Purge was just used. Is he level 6? I'm actually not sure. He's only level 5, so that must have been the slow coming out from the Skywrath Mage. They're still chasing. God, this is such a long chase. The Courier just scouting things out. Air support. Meanwhile, the Flame Breath from Rubik cutting off the path of retreat, killing her off. But if you run a tri-lane Rubik, especially roaming, you're not hitting level 8 at 10 minutes into the game unless you have massive changes to the metagame, to the way Dota's played. Akasha blinks it behind the tower. Dragonite kind of surrounded, kind of cut off. There's a concussive shot. There's a Scream of Pain. No mana for the stun. Actually, no, sorry. Did stun the Queen of Pain. Disruption to keep him alive. And now she gets away. Rubik comes in. 4 heroes grouped up mid. Meanwhile, Morphling farming bottom. The push comes in top from the Puck. But Puck not known for a strong split pushing. More of a team fight hero. A specialist, if you will, in that regard. And I think he just picked up a TP. He did. Are they going to try and defend mid? This is not an easy tower to fight against with all these heroes already here, but giving up towers against this Radiant lineup, against this Sentinel lineup, I should say, could be a disaster.
Yep, and it looks like
they give it up.
Off. Ancient Apparition looking a little bit in danger. Shadow Demon really wants to make something happen. Now they're just going to be moving. Nope, they're going up to the high ground. Are they going to be going for the Windrunner? She is in a very, very dangerous position. Waveform in could... Nope, they're just going to be standing there, scouting her out.
How do they deal with her? They have 2 spells, just Disruption as well as Telekinesis, but here's the fight.
Okay, there's cold feet and a disruption immediately the second they see each other. Quick reflexes there. Telekinetic throw. No, gonna land on 2. There's a fade ball. Oh my goodness. Burrow strike in. Immediate sandstorm. Puck's coming in with the dream coil. He's gonna be going Shadow Demon. You're good is dead. And it looks like Rubik might just make it out okay. But here comes Windrunner. She just needs one shackle and maybe a good power shot. He's gonna go into the Roche pit and teleport out.
He's level 9 with Arcane Boots bottle, completed Magic Wand, and 1,200 gold. Tri-lane Rubik. I mean, God, this should be a Skywrath Mage commentary, but holy shit. Tri-lane roaming Rubik. I mean, how do you feel about this ScreenguardGuy? Like, to me, I'm really excited because I feel it rewards the Pinoy and to a lesser extent the Southeast Asian style play. And it also should be mentioned the Russian and the CIS style play. Like, these regions that are sort of... honestly, like, let's be honest, in the Western Dota community, people feel they're just sloppy and they feed and they're inconsistent. To me, it's just another way to play the game. And,
yep.
I mean, maybe at times they're a little more sloppy, but I love this chain. Ganking is more exciting to me, and also, like, anything that, you know, rewards these sort of regions that
Sonic
are...
Wave,
yeah.
oh my god, an immediate burst damage. She just melted 2 hits. It was just 2 spells, seriously. No, I really love this. I mean, if you look at... I'm not sure how much of the Pinoy Dota or Southeast Asian Dota and Dota 1 you've been watching lately, as Dragon Knight goes for Hand of Midas, and he's going to be chasing the Skywrath Mage. That's a very greedy build.
I've been watching enough to know that this is standard. Shadow Blade will be next.
The game has gotten so much quicker, so much shorter. The games, like, before maybe we were seeing like 30-minute games. Now I've been seeing way more 20-minute games, and it's just as aggressive. It's not a one-sided stomp. It's people dying side by side. Towers are falling. We're going to see a go made on the Morphling. They really need this. Shackle shot's going to go on him. Where's the follow-up damage? No way. Ancient Apparition trying to solo it, but creeps are going to block off everybody else, and that's going to be the end of that game.
Meanwhile, a lonely Dragon Knight dies to the Soul Catcher, dies to the burst damage of the level 10 roaming Rubik with a 4-step Arcane Boots, bottle Magic Wand, teleport scroll. And he's bottle crowing as a roaming Tri-Lane Rubik! Are you kidding? Oh god, I love Dota. But I would be so mad if I was playing against this guy. Holy fuck.
And Skywrath Mage, I think he has just enough mana for one of his ultis if he
Top
wants
lane.
to shoot it off.
Top lane. Puck's in a lot of trouble. Already used the Phase Shift, Fade Bolt, and the Dragon Breath. Oh, Tri-Lane roaming Rubik. New metagame. You saw it here first.
Oh man, this is how it should be played. We're going to see another go made on the Morphling. Shackle Shot's going to hit him. He's going to get Burrow Strike. They really want this Chainsaw to go off. He's going to morph everything to strength. Here comes Rubik. Save the day. He's going to come in. Immediate telekinetic throw. There it goes. Are they going to get this Ancient Apparition? Burrow Strike, which was stolen. Going to get off on that Rubik. He's also Ancient Apparition. Shackle Shot onto 2. Is it going to save his life? Glaive Thrower doing a lot of work. Glaive Thrower's going to get it. We're going to see the go going to be made for the Windrunner as well. This Rubik does not know when to quit. He's just going to go. Is there a disruption? There's a Burrow Strike instead to stop the TP. Going to get... He's owned. Sentinel are owning right now. He's gonna get a mega kill.
It should be pointed out the Morphling he's pretty much been out of mana every fight at the end of it, but he is for the most part not feeding. I mean, he's living, he's surviving. 0-0-3, not a high impact hero by any means. I mean, Rubik is 7-2-4, and in this metagame and this patch, you get so much extra golden experience, 4 kills. That's why we see him with all this gold, with all this farm. Looks like Dragon Knight boots picked up. Now, here's the sort of the deciding point. Do you go for the Shadow Blade, or the Lothar's Edge in Dota 1, the traditional Pinoy Dragon Knight build?
Yeah,
is that going to really help you in this game? I mean, in a team fight, it does nothing for you. It's all about getting solo kills, maybe split pushing a little bit. When you're on the back foot, I don't know how much it does for you, but that's what I expect to see from him as his next item.
They were very content to farm in the mid lane. I should not have gone for this Hand of Midas. Does not help you much. I mean, the attack speed is great, and it does give you a fantastic amount of farm and experience. But he was really losing that mid lane. Are you
sure?
Well, I think he should have gone for Vanguard.
More money, less problems.
More money.
I've heard.
The game is not going to go that long. It'll take you 16 minutes to recoup that. 1900 gold investment. I mean, you're getting the extra experience, which is great.
Double TP bottom. They want to fight this. Shackle will start it off if they can land it. Not going to. I love how they don't back off. Like when these heroes that were just top show up, they're like, we'll see how committed they are, and then they finally leave.
Oh man. No, wait, what were we talking about? Something cool. Oh, no, they're actually going to be going back. Here it is. Here's the go. It's going to be Shackle Shot and Initiate on the Morphling. Here comes Cold Feet as well. He's not morphing anything straight. He's going to wait for him out. So defensive. There comes the disruption. Rubik is smoked up. He's invisible. He's ready to go, but he's actually going to get burrow struck into an illusion. They're wasting all their spells there. Dream Coil's going to go off on one. Here comes a Purge as well, disruption. Dream Coil on a 3. Force Staff out. Oh my goodness, everybody's stunned. Just Queen of Pain coming in to clean up. And I think that's it. Offensive disruption going to be going off. Windrunner's going to Sonic Wave to death. It looks like Dragon Tail.
Oh, they're not done. They're not done. Look at this Rubik. Force Staff is up on him. They're chasing the Dragonite. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain is diving the base. Wants the H apparition. I love it. Kill that support. Kill that ward, bitch. Get him. Get him. Screw of Pain is going to hit me while they kill off the Dragonite. But who cares about that? Let's look at the H apparition. He should be going down momentarily. He will take a fall.
So
and 4 heroes dead. Only the lonely, the sad king survived. Oh man, we have the Queen of Pain. Like she crushed Puck top. Then they rotated the Sand King in there, and they sort of shut her down. I guess to a certain extent, they got a kill on her, but it came at a cost. The bottom lane Morphling got more farm, he got more levels, and now Queen of Pain is a Bloodstone. So it clearly wasn't sufficient. And here's more action: disruption, Soul Catcher, instant kill. Oh, the Puck too easy. Now the Windrunner, a lot of trouble. Demonic Purge. And then there's the Cold Feet. Look at this Queen of Pain. I'm sorry, this is probably a top 3 Southeast Asian hero, even in this patch. In fact, especially in this patch. And you just can't give it away. And now they are paying for it big time.
Skywrath Mage gives his first death of the game. Another disruption going to be going off just to push this tower down a little bit more. So the question is, what do you think the Scourge can do to come back from this? Because I like to pretend that there's a hope.
To be honest, I actually think Puck is okay against Queen of Pain if you're really confident in your phase shift timings. Like, cause you can phase shift dodge the Shadow Strike, and then it's fine in lane. But you got to do it consistently. I think it's a lot harder in Dota 1 than it is in Dota 2.
Well,
aside from that, you got to get the Shadow Blade up and go for picks. I mean, that's pretty much it. But DK's about to die. Soul Catcher, and they should have a Quad Bolt fairly soon, I believe. It might be on cooldown. Are they going to need it, though? I don't know they will. Bottling up through the Shadow Strike, doesn't matter. Blake into the Scream, and that's another kill. Quad might, no, look at the defensive disruption. Oh god, such good play. And now she's just gonna blink away. That is painful to watch.
well, the thing is, I mean, well, actually, she might be able to get a solo kill. No, she's forced to back off. Queen of Pain looking for another blink in. That's how aggressive she is. She's got like a Bloodstone, so she's like, I won't be dead for long. Just go in. And here comes Rubik with yet another go. Scream of Pain, Sonic Wave, gonna get almost with the face shield, just saved his life, but he's gonna go down anyway. The problem is, I think that it is more of a team game, and you know, their Ancient Apparition doesn't even have boots. He's not farming well. All he's got is now he just picked up boots. All he had for like the past 19 minutes was really just a magic wand, which is not even close to enough. We're seeing Lincoln Sphere. We're going to see another go up top. Concussive Blast as well as the Arcane Ball. Oh my goodness, he's just melting. Level 8 on the Sand King. He's going to get replicated. He's actually, the replicate is kind of useless at this point.
I mean, SGG, let's remember how the game started. It started with an offensive tri-lane bot. Then Puck lost the lane badly top, so Sand King rotated up there to help the Puck against the Quap. And then it's a 2v3, and then they just got killed repeatedly. It really goes, these solo heroes in the off lane and the mid lane, wherever you put the 2 strong solos for these Pinoy teams, if a solo wins their lane, they generally win the game, and we're seeing it now. A couple more kills coming out for the Sentinel squad. Dream Coil gets dropped, not really going to do a whole lot. In fact, Puck is dead. Puck will fall. And now Quap just diving the base, Epicenter, and the Dragon Tail, and blinks away, wants through it. Doesn't even matter if you kill him because he's got 14 Bloodstone charges. He wants the tower on his way out, but I think he just blinks away. Yeah, he's going to survive. But really, for me, every time you watch Pinoy Dota, watch the four solo heroes, 2 for each team. If one team is 2 solos, even if one solo lane just dominates, that can completely ruin the tri-lane on the other side of the map. Because then they come to help, and then they lose the tri-lane as well. And they might not even win the lane where they had a solo.
Yep, could not agree more. And oh my goodness, there's going to be a go made on the Shadow Demon. Can they get one single Shadow Demon? 3-on-1, he's going to force that out. They cannot get it. 5 heroes, literally the 4 heroes migrated down there to try and get a single Shadow Demon, and they could not do it. By this point, he's very, very tanky. And, no, he's not tanky, but he's very, very rich, I want to say. He's got a Force Staff. He's got an Urn of Shadows. We very rarely see these things. All we're seeing on the Sand King is boots and a Magic Wand. All we're seeing on this Ancient Apparition, once again, boots and a Magic Wand and 2 GG branches. Mech not finished. A big team fight's going to be going off. Soul Catcher, there's a Burrow Strike on the Shadow Demon. He's just ignoring it. Sonic Wave going to pick off that Dragon Knight. Ancient Apparition Ice Blast comes in, which does absolutely nothing at this point. Blink forward, this is Scream. Oh, are they actually going to get him? Are they actually going to get him? Burrow Strike onto the high ground. Queen of Pain backing off a little bit. Dream Coil going to go on to the puck. He's going to hit by Waveform. He's going to go down yet again. This is just, I feel really, really, really bad for the Scourge right now.
MSIEvoGt is a very experienced Pinoy team. They played in, God, it's been like 7 GSTs at this point. They played in quite a few. I mean, I might be exaggerating slightly, but they're one of the most experienced team. They've already won 2 GSTs. This is a team that they're a veteran lineup in Pinoy Dota, which is funny because they're all quite young. I mean, in chronological terms, they're racking up the kills. But you know, this is what happens, and not only in Pinoy Dota, but also in this patch. I mean, this patch rewards there's more of a snowball effect for the team that gets kills early.
Yep, very much so. I mean,
you get more gold, you get more experience, and then you just roll from there.
I mean, Oppa NH4, from what we've seen, I mean, this is actually the first game I've actually seen them play, but they're not a bad team. It was a very, very difficult and unexpected strategy to deal against. There was, I think, completely correct roaming coming in from the Sentinel side. They were moving very, very aggressively. Once they got the kills, they immediately started moving off. They realized, okay, once Puck hits level 6, he can be very aggressive. He may be able to get a solo kill with those Dream Coils. We're going to send Rubik up there. Rubik by now very, very high level because of those early levels from solo mid. It just became very, very easy for them to completely win all 3 lanes. Well, it's not easy, but just by roaming, they managed to do it. I mean, it's a very, very difficult task. I would not be able to do it. I would not be able to pull it off in a captain's mode.
Yeah,
a lot of coordination.
SGG, you know what I would have liked to see differently is... I just don't like the Quap Puck matchup, especially in a side lane. Especially when you're up against a Quap who's playing so aggressively and just with such proficiency. I mean, I'd be a lot more comfortable, I don't know, let's say you even throw... even any of the Pinoy side lane heroes that they like to run. I mean, even so, like an Invoker would have gone a lot better. A Weaver, it's a hero they normally run at a tri lane. I feel there were other even though if you just throw the Winter up there and maybe don't pick a Sand King and a Dragon Knight, you have your tri lane with maybe throw a ranged hero in instead of the DK. Well, actually, just the way they drafted it just kind of ruined the lanes. I mean, Quap beats Puck like 9 times out of 10 in Southeast Asian Dota, in Pinoy Dota, because it's the base attack damage is higher, the attack animation is better. It's you have to play an absolutely out of control Puck to win, and when you're in the safe lane especially, you're expected to win your lane. That's a safe lane Puck. You have to win. It's not good enough to trade, and let alone lose your lane.
Well, actually, before...
They don't expect the Quap offlane to win. They expect it to break even, and she just crushed it.
Well, actually,
and it was a chain reaction from there.
Well, before the 6.75 map, Puck against Queen of Pain was actually incredibly common, and they would actually win about 50%. I mean, each side would have like the 50% sort of win mark. I mean, Queen of Pain, as you say, she's so much better earlier on, but she's actually, as you know, she's incredibly frail. And once Puck hits level 6, he can be incredibly aggressive, and he can start owning the lane. You have to gank the Puck before he hits 6, because once he gets that Dream Coil plus Waning Rift, plus Illusory Orb, the damage is just absolutely intense, and, you know, Queen of Pain can melt.
I don't mind the Puck pick against the Queen of Pain. I just don't think it's a good 1v1 solo matchup. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
We're seeing Dagon.
Like, Puck just can't lane against that.
25 charges.
It looks silly now. Like it sounds obvious now, but just try 1v1 against a bot. I mean, honestly, Quap's base damage is higher. The Shadow Strike, you have to phase shift dodge it to even have a chance in lane. It's not easy to do, especially with Warcraft 3 delay. Yep.
I'm just checking out. It looks like Rubik has gone the Dendy build. I said he wouldn't, but he did. He went for the Force Staff and Blink Dagger. I'm just checking out these items because it's very rare you get to see such orgasmic items. So this is how you should play the Skywrath Mage: 2 Void Stones and a Force Staff and Arcane Boots. If anybody wants to know how you should play it professionally, this is the build you go for. He still only has enough mana for like one of his alts.
Where's the Mask of Madness? I ask you. I ask you this.
Makes sense. Oh wait, on who? On the Skywrath Mage?
No, the other Skywrath Mage. I mean, I don't know. I feel this hero is actually much better solo mid. He's okay with the Shadow Demon to amp up his damage. I don't really think he was like, I'm disappointed to say it, but he had nothing to do with this win. Like,
yeah.
I've been beating a broken drum for like 2 hours, but like this is how Pinoy Dota games are decided most of the time. Just a really strong solo player wins the game because they win their solo lane and they always run a tri lane and another solo. So then the tri lane, someone tries to rotate out to help that solo lane, and then they lose the tri lane and they maybe turn around the solo lane. If they turn it around, it's a decent game. If they don't, they just lose.
Yep.
And they didn't turn it around enough, and then they just lost.
Very much so. And they've been fountain farming for the past 2
This
minutes.
is impressive. Like, they're practice fountain farmers.
I'm actually kind of bored.
Also, like, I would have just found a way to lose the game by now. Like, seriously. It's not that hard. You force staff up away from them, or you just, you Lothar's out through their team. Well, they've got the Sentry Wards down now because of the DK going for the early Lothar, so that's no longer an option. I mean, there are ways to deal with this. Also, just sit in the back of your base. Like, you can sit behind the fountains. The beauty of Warcraft 3 Dota. You can't do it in Dota 2. Like, you really can't leave your fountain. The fountain's stronger. It's not as easily killed, but you can't leave it either.
Oh man, okay. So is there anything left to talk about? I think for this game, I think we've pretty much covered who won, who lost, why it happened, and I'm actually kind of bored. These kills are just going off left and right, and it's actually really
no. We're watching this one to the bitter fucking end as I fast forward aggressively through the rest of the game. By the way, they got a lot of kills, 53-12. Holy shit! I don't know why you chose this game. I would never choose this game. I had no part in this VOD or this game selection. No, actually, I was a huge fan of it, in spite
underrated.
of this result.
It's underrated. I did not know the score. I did not know who won. All I knew is there was a Skywrath mage playing, and I could not resist. I just could not.
Goddamn. I had a great time. I hope the viewers aren't too mad, but I had a great time.
Oh, but early on, it was just amazing. Kills going off left and right for both sides. We were seeing, like there was no way to capture it. I mean, we saw a first blood in, 10 seconds. I was completely unprepared for it. I was still introducing the players. I don't think we even finished introducing the players. There were just too many kills.
I was reading about Skywrath Mage for half this game because I've played him in practice mode in Dota 1, but I haven't actually played him in a game. So it's like, yeah, all I know what this hero does. Let me read about him again because I don't really feel confident about it at all.
I've never had trouble. I've never played him, but I've never had trouble playing against him. He's not one of those. I mean, he's fairly squishy, and the problem with his spells is they cost a lot of mana.
Right, I just feel he's a solo mid. I mean, they work, alright, here's why it worked for MSI for me, is they could have ran any ranged support hero who has nukes as their third tri-lane hero bottom, and it works.
Yep. I felt
because you already have a Shadow Demon, you have a Morphling. Well, yeah, Morphling has some nerfs. He's still a strong tri-lane hero. He's got a ranged nuke. He's tanky, even at level 2. Yes, his mana pool's not as good because of that nerf to the strength gain from Morph. He's still a good tri-lane hero.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel he's better. He was better as a solo. He doesn't fit that role as well now because of the nerfs. But with Bottle Crow, I think he can be played as a solo, especially in the Pinoy scene. I don't think it completely shuts him down in that regard, but it's already a strong tri-lane. Like, throw anyone in, and Skywrath Mage doesn't really bring a whole lot to the table. Just the slow from Concussive Shot. It's a 40% slow. It's not that good, and it's not spammable either. I mean, honestly, later on, yes, the synergy is great, but early on, not so. I feel any hero would have done well in this situation.
Like Alina or something probably would have done the same. Even Crystal Maiden could probably done something roughly similar job to him. Don't really feel. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the full potential, perhaps.
He's easily ganked as a solo mid. That's one of his big weaknesses, right? But Pinoy teams don't really gank mid. Like, they don't gank the solo lanes. They just run their tri-lanes and their two solo lanes. That's what the Pinoy teams do. Like, I feel like he's a very legit solo mid with Bottle Crow. Like, I feel like he can be played as a Puck or a Quap. Like, I guess he's a little bit less survivable. Like, we saw more ganking in this game than we normally see, but...
Yep.
I don't know. In Pinoy Dota, we saw more ganking than we normally see in this game.
Oh, very much. Or
in this game, we saw more ganking than we normally do.
Well, this is 6.75B. I'm really hoping that all games in the future will be like this. Just so that, it delights my inner fanboy to see all these kills. So in total, it was 64-16 in a 30-minute match. We're going to be seeing nobody exactly hit level 25, but if you look at the levels 17, 19, 19, 21, 16, completely out leveled the Scourge 17, 10, 8, 11, 14. And should we introduce the players? I can't even read their names anymore.
Wait, we're introducing the players.
Introducing the players at the end of the game.
No, we're not doing
cool. Okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. This is ScreenguardGuy. LD, I'm pretty sure everybody knows LD. In case you don't, make sure to check him out. He does literally the best stuff like in Dota. He does guides. He does great things with Perion Flax. Who just
no. I just scream about Pinoy Dota. That's all I do. So.
Great Dota 2 games. You guys want to check that out.
Follow the ScreenGuard guy. He's a good man. I love this man. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Okay.